Yeah, so Berkshire Hathaway, in the past, they had interest in buying Nintendo, like ages ago, and and recently, the founder of Activision, Bobby Kotick, he said in the Grid podcast that and the Grid podcast, yeah, it's about you can say
Grid explores what it takes to create, build, and scale world-class organizations. This is what they say themselves. So we don't. That's what they say themselves. So.
Yeah, that's what I say myself.
I mean, we can also make a nice phrase about our podcast. You know, let's do that for the next episode. You know, a nice phrase.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Yeah, because they're, okay.
Yeah, but in this podcast, Bobby, I was going to call him Bobby boy, yeah.
Bobby boy? Okay, Bobby boy.
Bobby
so
boy.
Bobby boy, what did Bobby boy say? So he's the founder of Activision, Bobby boy.
Yeah, he was talking about in the time he was working for Activision, and during that time, Berkshire Hathaway was talking about, specifically, what is his name? Charlie Munger. He was working for this multinational company based in Omaha, USA. That's now currently owned by Warren Buffett. So, one of the things they really wanted to buy this company, that they saw, they thought about, hey, well, we don't have to do anything in the gaming industry, but it was in the days when the gaming industry wasn't as huge as it is now, and well, according to Bobby Boy, they wanted to buy it, but Mr. Munger said, well, I'm not so sure, because buying a gaming company, because in that time they also had billions of dollars. They could buy it easily, because it wasn't that big, actually, Nintendo then in the starting days. But they didn't want to buy it because they say, well, it's more like it's kind of the addiction, gaming, gambling, and
I have a question.
Yes.
Just in around what year is this?
Yeah, it was.
If you know, I don't know.
I thought they said, I'm not sure, but around the end of the 80s, begin 90s, around that period. So Nintendo was
huge. They were huge.
They were very, very large.
Already, because, I mean, this is after the SNES. So before the N64, right? Something like that, because...
Yeah, because before the N64,
Yeah, but they were huge. They were the biggest then. One of the biggest gaming companies in the world back then.
Yeah, but this is also one of the biggest companies in the world. A lot bigger than Nintendo, actually. So nowadays, I think it's top 5 or at least top 10 biggest companies in the world. Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah, it's $1 billion company.
Yeah.
So what those? It's like $1 billion investment company. So they like to invest. They like to buy companies. And well, Bobby Boy, he was in Activision, and also nice to say, Activision later on also fused with Blizzard, became Activision Blizzard, and afterwards, well, Microsoft took it over. Yeah. And we still... Oh.
Yeah.
And... Yeah,
maybe put the mic a little bit more towards you. Yeah. I think that's good, yeah.
Me so sorry.
The closer the better, with this microphone. But...
it's not really like... It's interesting, like, such a huge company wanted to buy Nintendo, because they don't really... in that days, they didn't also do anything with gaming companies. And several companies actually tried also to buy Nintendo in the years. And one of the largest companies, so that's to put it back again in the full circle, Microsoft also wanted to buy Nintendo. Yeah, that's the full circle.
Yeah, well, you see, Microsoft is they just keep on buying companies.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is a longer time ago.
Yeah, this is a long time.
Yeah, because they bought Bethesda And what happened with Bethesda? I mean, it was after Fallout 4. I'm not so sure. They bought Bethesda, they bought this, that, blah, 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 blah. They keep on buying all these companies.
Yeah, so that's also a way to build your company, also to make it bigger, but...
It's the same as P&G, Disney. I mean, companies buying companies, Nintendo itself, by the way, as well. They keep buying little studios here and there.
Yeah, you see with Bobby Boy, Activision, he's been around, like also Blizzard and Microsoft. It's going everywhere.
So where is he now? He's now in Berkshire then, or?
No,
Bobby Boy.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, he's the founder of Activision, but what's he doing now? Well, we don't know.
Well, Berkshire also wanted to buy Activision, so that's why he was talking about it. They want to buy Activision and Nintendo.
Yeah.
But they didn't buy neither of them.
Yeah.
And Activision later on fused with Blizzard. Blizzard's also famous for the World of Warcraft games.
Yeah.
The biggest one. Yeah.
The biggest one.
Yeah.
And that's indeed funny, because World of Warcraft has loot boxes, right? You said that to me, or... I'm not sure now. Because the last time I played World of Warcraft is a long, long time ago. Actually, do you know the reason why I played World of Warcraft? Like a little side story, but do you know the reason?
Is there a real reason?
I mean, there's a reason for it, because why the hell would I play World of Warcraft? That's the first thing. So there's a very good reason for it.
Yeah, it's quite strange. I played like the previous Warcraft games on the PC, like Warcraft 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you know the reason why I played World of Warcraft? You don't?
No, I really don't, actually.
So
why?
I'm going to tell you right now here in episode 3 of the NintenDUO Podcast. If you hear this sentence, press that like button and subscribe, please. We need you. Okay, so I've always hated on World of Warcraft. Okay, so I'm sorry if any of you guys and gals like World of Warcraft, but I was always, there was this buddy of mine, Daan, D-A-A-N, and me and Daan, we were always, making fun of World of Warcraft, and there was this other guy, his name was, and still is, Dick. So that's not a joke, that's his name. And you've met him.
I met him, yeah.
So, D-I-C-K. He played, that's his name.
Yeah,
that's his name. It's a normal name.
That's what his name is, not his name only.
Yeah. He played World of Warcraft a lot, yeah?
Yeah.
So me and Daan, back in the day, we were making fun of this, like, haha, World of Warcraft, I don't know, like, I already forgot, because you have those different races, in World of Warcraft, not Hylians, but you don't think that Hylian is a race, right? He said that in episode 1 of the NintenDUO podcast, but... in the Zelda video he said that, right?
Yeah, it is a race, officially.
It is.
Yeah. But I mean, like, the different... but you could see it in the video.
Yeah. In our most watched video ever, the Zelda one.
Indeed.
So there's different races and stuff, and then me and Daan, we were just making fun, like, of those races. I mean, not like racists, but more like, for Dick, like, oh yeah, I'm, but I don't know any of the names now. Like, do you know one of those races names?
Like a night elf or something.
Yeah, maybe. Night elf.
Yeah, he had this commercial of with Mr. T, like, I'm a Mohawk, what was it, Mohawk night elf, or...
I have never, no.
Yeah, I didn't play World of Warcraft, actually.
So the reason that I played this, because then me and Daan, we had this genius idea. We thought, what would be fun for Dick? If we play World of Warcraft, right? So both of us played for 1 month long World of Warcraft as a birthday present to Dick. And the funny thing is, we played it for a month long. But then, at the month before his birthday, you understand? So we played it for a month long, very intense. But yeah, you're in different servers or something. So this month long, we still kept on making jokes, about World of Warcraft, but pretending that we didn't know what we were talking about. Like, yeah, night elf or something, But actually, we knew everything, you understand? Yeah. No, really. Yeah. We were playing it so hard this month, like dozens of hours per week. And then it was his birthday, and then, Dick, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. You know what your present is? We played World of Warcraft past month, a month long. And that was his birthday present. And he was like, yeah, he was not so happy. So
Yeah, well, I don't get a gift. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's this?
Well,
Yeah.
that was the gift, that we played his game, Yeah.
Oh, that's why I didn't see you for a whole month.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was hard, But actually, it was quite fun. It was not bad. I mean, it was quite fun this month, because you're really in this world of Warcraft, and there's other people playing as well, and then doing missions and stuff.
You should also watch this South Park episode about World of Warcraft. You'll probably see things you recognize.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's one,
So
there's a few
funny.
things in life I don't like, Remco.
Oh no.
And one of them is South Park. I'm sorry, But
Oh,
okay, so why we're talking about World of Warcraft? Yeah,
because of
loot
Blizzard.
boxes.
Oh, Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard, loot boxes.
Yeah, you play World of Warcraft. I'm not sure if you have loot boxes there. It was an online game, but
Yeah. Okay, then I'm a little bit confused now, maybe at the moment. I don't know.
let's say that they have or had loot boxes. What's your opinion about that? You want to say
because
something
we were
about?
talking about this Berkshire Hathaway, and then they didn't want to buy Nintendo or Activision because games are a little bit
Yeah, it's
like
like
gambling.
gambling and addiction, and yeah,
And we as gamers, we hear this all our lives. I remember also in the Power Unlimited, all our lives we're reading, about, gaming is, making kids aggressive, or people aggressive, and it's addictive and this and that. But do you ever hear these things about movies, about books, about painting, about doing drugs? Okay, well, maybe about the latter, but you don't hear it about, movies or something, no. Or reading books, but reading books can also be addictive. So, you can also skip school and forget to do your homework on purpose because you want to read books, can be. So why gaming is always, pushed in this corner? Okay, but now, we're deviating a little bit too much, but, about the gambling part, it's usually said by people who don't...
they don't game.
They
No,
don't game. They
no.
don't play games. So...
Yeah. So they have a really strong opinion about something that they really never played or maybe never understood.
It's actually something really human-like because, we as people always have opinions, of course, about everything and anything, even though we don't know. We have opinions. Like it's like a cat. Cats always, have opinions as well, right, Yuki? So, but I wanted to say, Remco, maybe you can help me out here, but...
Yeah, but the about the loot box you were saying also, I understand what they're saying with the loot boxes. There was lots of news about that these children are using real money to buy virtual things in games, but it was more like a scratch card, because they promised that, there's maybe a 1 out of 10 chance you get like a huge prize, but there's also a big chance you get nothing. So they were spending money on these loot boxes, and there was nothing inside, or just something useless. And they were using their mommy and daddy's credit card. So yeah, I think that sparked the discussion a little bit. Yeah.
But this was not in World of Warcraft.
No, other games.
Okay.
Just in general.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there was a World of Warcraft. I've played it a few times, World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you had loot boxes actually. Maybe later on.
Yeah, I would say no. I mean, in my time back then for Dick, but maybe if Dick is watching this video, he can let us know in the comment section down below.
Oh, you only played it for 1 month, so yeah.
Yeah. So in that month, didn't see any boxes.
You didn't have time to like get those loot boxes, like to get really addicted to the game. Like, let's buy some loot boxes. Let's no, you're just doing it for a friend playing this game for 1 month, like crazy. Playing the game.
I mean, that's what friends are for, Remco. But, enough about friendship. Let's get back to the loot boxes. So, because we also had a little conversation about this right before. Nintendo, Nintendo doesn't do this gambling stuff. But then I said, but what about the Pokemon trading card game that you are playing?
Oh.
And what about, for example, Mario Kart on the, Mario Kart Tour?
Yeah, I mean the MOBA games. And
the MOBA games from Nintendo.
Yeah.
What about those games?
What you're saying is more, those are freemium games, and freemium games are basically free games where you get like the basic game, you can play it, but it takes time, or you have to wait in this game to get like upgrades. Say, for instance, with the Pokemon trading card game, what you're saying.
Yeah.
You have to wait a day. You have to play lots of battles and win, get points, and with these points, you can buy better cards, build better decks. But if you don't want to wait that long, you can use your money and get better cards instantly. And I guess that's the point you were trying to make here also, that these kind of games, well, is this gambling? Is this adding to addiction for children, or maybe also adults also? Because if you buy like a normal Nintendo game for, let's say, for the Switch 1
or two
in the future, you buy the new Mario Kart, and it's a complete game. You have all your maybe hundreds of characters. You have most of the courses, and you can play the game. You can enjoy it, and you don't have to wait because you already paid like $60 or euros for the game.
You think so? Because I think maybe it's going to be 70.
Oh. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's what you told in the previous podcast.
Yeah. 60 would be nice, but
maybe 65. Let's meet in the middle here.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, let's meet here.
Let's hear it. Yeah. In the middle.
Yeah.
So, and then, you pay for a game. 65 then, huh?
65, well.
Pay 65 euros for the game.
Yeah.
But then it's a complete game. And you don't have to, in Mario Kart, maybe that's a bad example, because in the previous Mario Kart, you had like every track, but then on the end, you had like the DLC, so you can win the DLC. If you buy it, you get extra courses, extra characters, and
but it's still a good example. It was a complete game.
Yeah, but then
and then the DLC came years later.
Years later, but
€30.
Yeah, but maybe then the game, I won't say it's like old, but then you played it so many times, and then you think, I want a few new courses, maybe a few new characters. I played it like there's no tomorrow anymore, but there is.
Actually, I did play this game like there's no tomorrow, together with Jasper and Raja in Malta.
Oh.
Yes, and that was before the courses, so we played it, and they are fanatic, because I was already like, okay, this was, it was okay, fun. But they really, they went, then I landed my Switch even, because they were like, Tycho, please, can the Switch stay with us? Can it stay with us? I went, okay, sure, yeah. Let me just, I need to go home, I need to work, So the Switch stayed there in Malta with Mario Kart and the controllers and everything. They could, for months long, they could play this game, and they did. Every mode, every track, all gold, everything.
That was my next question.
Even mirror and 200cc and everything, gold, everything.
Nice.
Everything.
But 200cc gold is very hard.
They were diehards. I mean,
because it's a little bit luck based also. Like you don't. Yeah, if you get like the blue or the purple, the blue shield on the end, then you're screwed. Yeah.
I mean, that's
and then you miss that 1 point and you don't get the gold.
What you're saying right now,
is
why I like Smash Bros more than Mario Kart. Because look, I like Mario Kart, but there's a little bit of luck involved in this game, right?
Yeah, it's almost like gambling.
Yeah, it is. It is like gambling because you but that's a good one. But it is, you don't know what item you're gonna get.
Going crazy. Give me the good items.
Yeah. No, it is like that. And in Smash Bros, there's a mode to turn the items off.
Yeah.
Which the real pros do. Often, it's fun, of course, to play around with Pokeballs and stuff, but if you really want to know who's better, Ganondorf or Dr. Mario, we turn off the items, and then he starts crying. You can watch it in other videos.
Crying because of my victory, of course. But
anyways, let's keep this a bit realistic now.
sounds like gambling, or like an addiction almost. Like I need to beat Ganondorf. I need to beat him.
So we were talking about Mario Kart. Where was I with Mario Kart? Items.
Yeah, you were talking about that you lent your Switch to your buddy, and
I guess that's the end of the story. And they lived happily ever after. So and they're not living in Malta anymore. So everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but a real gambling example would indeed be like if you can win, one or two characters, or you can buy the characters, for example, in this new Mario Kart, indeed. So if it's one package, like €30, and then you buy all those tracks and characters, then it's not a loot box. But if you can buy, for example, one character for €5, or you just, luck-based win tracks or something, then it's a little bit gambling,
Yeah, what they sometimes do also that can buy skins, like different skin for the characters. That's also very popular.
Yeah.
And
they're not gonna go that route. You see, Mario Kart. They're not gonna go that route in Mario Kart. I think.
No,
they're
just gonna go straight.
They're gonna go straight and loop like this, but not this route. That's what I think. But so all in all, I think.
No, but
those freemium games you were talking about, those are kind of like gambling, sure. And yes, there's a lot of those games also on my phone. I have them like Gardenscapes, Homescapes. Yeah, if you know, you know.
Heyday.
And Township. I don't know if you know that, but it's all by the same company. Those three games are all by the same company, and I played them all for many, many hours. Gardenscapes, Homescapes, and Township. But
have you ever invested money in those games?
Well, yes, I did, and more than I want to. Because you have to wait till your building is till they're done built. Those little dudes, they're building your building, and then you can expand your city each time. But then it takes so long. Like, okay, I just want this building to be finished right now. I don't want to wait 20 hours. Like, finish. €1, finish. Yes, it's finished. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Yeah. No, really, a lot. And you know what game we really spent a lot of money on? Me and my Turkish homeboy, Selahattin Kilic. Yes, I say his name in every podcast, and this is the time. So you know what we really spent money on? What game? Headball 2.
Headball 2?
Headball 2. It's a mobile game. And it sounds very stupid, but those, when we were kids, like you had those footballers with big heads and little bodies, like those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So headball is also like, it's just a head with 2 feet. And then you're playing, it's on your phone. It's a mobile game, nothing to do with Nintendo. So you can skip forward if you want, but Headball 2. I mean, this was in the Corona times. Yeah? So in the middle of the first pandemic wave.
Yeah.
And right before that, we played Headball 2 a lot, So much. So even against each other. And then you can also spend money. In Headball 2, to buy more characters and stuff and better shoes, so you can kick that ball better. It's really simple, this game. So just imagine it's a rectangle, like this. And then there's a goal on both sides. And then one big head with 2 feet here. And one big head with 2 feet there. And then with your finger, you just kick the ball. And you try to kick it to the other person's goal. And it's online. So that's it,
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Here's a few €100.
But you know what the funny
in this game?
No, especially he put big money in this game. I maybe did like, I don't know, €70 in total. That's it. But he went further. He went way further. But you know what the funny thing is about this game also?
Lots of funny things about this game.
The most fun thing about this is that it's called Headball 2. Like the name already, like Headball 2. Like, okay, there's a first version of this game.
Yeah.
Right? It's Headball. And then they made a second one. I don't know about this first version.
How's it called? Ball Head or something?
Yeah. I don't know. Probably Headball. But then in the Corona times also, I was a little bit... I was not bored because I started doing YouTube and stuff, this other channel. But I made a song for my friend, the Turkish one. And in this song, I also was singing, like Headball 2, Headball 2 in Dutch, and then mixed it on the music. So, I will let you listen to it if you want. I don't want to force you, or do I? So, anyways, that's also a little bit like gambling, that game.
Yeah.
But you have no experience with any of this? I mean,
I've never paid like money for like freemium games.
That's good.
Never.
No.
Because you pay €1, like, it's going faster. Oh, maybe another euro or dollar. That's
Definitely.
going a lot faster then.
Yeah, I would.
And then
take
suddenly
my money.
you're done. And then, okay, well, what did I do? Just spend money and nothing? And
And that's true. Because you know what it is with these games?
It's not really fun.
No. It doesn't give any satisfaction also.
No.
It's not like Mario Odyssey or Luigi's Mansion or something that you finish the game and it's nice, it was a nice story, this and that. No.
Yeah, you just did that somersault and just got on that platform. But here it's like, you built something, it's done. It's done a little bit faster instead of tomorrow.
Yeah, but they're smart.
Yeah.
The makers of these games are smart because it's so, you want to play this, Okay, not you then, but for some people, it's like, we need to play this game and I want this building to be finished quicker. I need my new balls in Headball 2 or something. And
maybe I paid one time, I think,
okay, here
10
it comes.
euros.
Here it comes, yeah.
That was for, I don't know if you know this game, but it's not a Nintendo game. It's called League of Legends.
I've heard the name. I don't know how it looks like, but I've heard the name.
Yeah, and there were a few characters I just bought a few skins for, so I bought like for $10, €10, I bought like a package, and then with this you could buy several skins. Yeah,
that's nothing. €10.
Yeah,
that's nothing in all your life. Because that's insane.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I am. I'm proud of you, Remco. Yeah. And you're distracted by Momo-chan, I see.
No, I don't see a cat. I mean,
well,
I don't see nothing.
The cat is right there in frame. I see there's a cat in frame. Right.
You want to do it on camera? No, he doesn't.
So I guess that's it about this, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So what's the lesson? Don't gamble, guys.
Don't get addicted. Don't think before you act. Yeah.
Act before you think. Well, think before you act.
In these kind of situations, and maybe it's better to buy, maybe to spend a little bit more money to buy a good game and enjoy that, and enjoy the moments in that game, and maybe with a friend with a NintenDUO. Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, it's been a while since I played a mobile game. Actually, now my phone is now recording, so I can't grab my phone. Good also, because as soon as I grab it, I would probably,
buy lots of stuff.
buy lots of stuff, yeah. But, because there's like a folder on there with, quite some games, like maybe 18 through the years, because it's from iPhone to iPhone to iPhone. Jetpack Joyride. Do you know that game, Jetpack Joyride?
No.
But all these games...
It's about a jetpack
and
joyride.
Yeah, it's also side-scrolling. But all these games are, want you to spend more money on it. It's so good how they do that,
Yeah, but that's like the
even chess.com, actually. Because I have the chess.com app, and every time it asks me, like, do you want to, I don't want to subscribe to you chess.com. No.
Yeah, you want it faster. You want to do another puzzle. Yeah, the puzzle.
Yeah, I don't want to do puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera stopped recording. So no, I don't want to do puzzles, but I do want to turn on that camera right now. Oh my lord! So can we finish this, please, about Berkshire Hathaway?
Yeah.
Is it like the father? I mean, was she? I mean, Berkshire Hathaway. What's that name? Because I'm thinking of Anne Hathaway, Catwoman from Batman. So what's Berkshire Hathaway? Like, what's his name?
Yeah.
Okay, so we both don't know. And thank you so much for watching this section of the podcast or this part of the video.